here. Member for Moroney.
Yes, thank you. Got a couple here. Page 2 of the SDS refers to the Department of achieving beneficial outcomes for Queensland through the engagement with the National Cabinet First Secretaries Group and the First Deputies Group. Could the Premier what are the First Secretaries and First Deputy groups, and what role do these entities play within Queensland Government policy and decision-making processes, please?
I call the Premier.
Thank you, Chair. Given the Director-General is more directly involved in those bodies, I might ask him to answer your question, if that's okay.
And just really quickly, Stephen, Ms. Moroney, you've had a pretty good go. It could be that there's another crossbench who turns up late, so we just might have to play that by ear, if that's all right.
That's fine.
Director-General.
Thank you, Premier. Thank you, Member. The First Secretaries Group is a group of all the Secretaries or Directors-General of state premiers and cabinet departments, or their equivalent, around each of the states and territories, along with the Commonwealth Secretary of the Department of Prime Minister and Cabinet. So we meet periodically. It's usually to discuss issues that are going to be on the National Cabinet agenda and or matters which are the subject of quite complex sometimes negotiations around Commonwealth state funding agreements. And the First Deputies Group is the group of people who do most of the work, who are our respective deputies in each of the states and the Commonwealth, who meet, I think, more frequently than we do in order to nut out a lot of the detail of those agreements and the National Cabinet agenda.
So just quickly,
that was what I was going to say. So the use of the TIDE grant payments, how do they impact policies, projects and new legislation rolled out here in our state?
So National Cabinet will often agree to policy reform which requires complementary legislation in each of the states, or it may be funding which is tied in a particular way. The Commonwealth makes funds available to states which are tied in particular ways. So they're some of the things that I think the member might be seeing and referring to in the statement.
Time.
Yeah.